7 minutes remaining, fourth period. Their half-court offense, as you said so many times, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and there's no secret they want to go to him now. He has 19 points.
Parrish has to deny him the good position down low, and the rest of the Celtics can't let the ball get in the corner. That's the best place to feed him.
And Worthy's called for a foul on Maxwell. 14 foul, number 4 against the Lakers. One more in there in the penalty. And 4 fouls against James Worthy. In the Boston Garden sauna, but the Boston Celtics are cool and comfortable. As we look at the foul situation, McHale has been sitting with 5 for a long time. Michael Cooper has 5, and you see the rest with 4 personal fouls. The leading scorers in the ball game: Larry Bird is 29, Dennis Johnson 22 for Boston, James Worthy 22, and that man Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has 19. But the 2 big guns for the Lakers, the 2 men they depend upon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson, are really having trouble shooting tonight. Between them, they are shooting 10 for 34, Tom.
You know, when you're that big like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the heat destroys your mobility. It destroys your timing. And he's really out of sync when he's shooting the shot. Sometimes he's stumbling over his own feet, and he's much more graceful player than that.
102-90. At halftime, the Celtics led by 2. They've come out strong in the third period, kept it up here in the fourth, and increased their lead. Byron Scott on Dennis Johnson. Double team on McHale. Dennis Johnson off the mark. Good defense by Scott. It'll be LA ball. So they got Worthy and Kareem. They're 2 Laker aces on the half-court offense in there. Magic Johnson going in. And they call the foul, I believe, on Maxwell, who feels he had position. 4th foul on Maxwell, and the 3rd team foul on Boston.
Well, maybe he didn't have his feet together, but he's standing there, and wow. Maxwell doesn't believe it.
So Magic Johnson will go to the line. He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He missed the 2 big free throws in game number 4 as Larry Bird comes in. And Maxwell goes out. So right now the Celtics have their best front line of Parrish, Bird, and McHale in there. The 3 of them combined for 20 of the Celtics' 27 offensive rebounds in Wednesday's game.
Bird had a nice long rest. Casey made a nice move keeping him out. You ought to be able to really direct the situation here in the last 19.
102-92, 10-point lead. What do the Lakers have to do here?
Well, they ain't going to have to play their game on defense right now, is try and stop McHale, who's got Rambis on him. And when he has been on track in the last 2 ball games, but he has not been able to get the shots off. And the foul trouble today has hindered him a little bit.
You mean the whole thing for the Lakers is to stop McHale?
Right now, Parrish has got it by Kareem, but I think they're going to work on Rambis or Bird on the outside against Worthy.
McHale has 14 points. Lakers are over the limit on Magic Johnson's 2nd foul.
Coming up the court now, the Lakers have to really, each time, come up the court and get a good shot. Kareem hasn't been responding. Maybe the best place to go is to Worthy.
Scott gets it to Kareem. Byron Scott. This is Bird. 17 rebounds for Larry Bird. He had 21 rebounds Wednesday night in game 5. And he's shooting outside now. And Bird going for the steal. Knocked Byron Scott out of bounds. 31 points for Larry Bird as he did it at both ends of the floor.
Larry Bird goes strong to the boards. They need the rebound. Give him one shot, the Celtics. And watch him come up after the rebound and just bang, got out of bounds. For a man that's not supposed to be fast, he thinks ahead of you 4 steps, and he makes up for that slow foot speed.
Larry Bird with 4 personal fouls now, and the Celtics with 14 fouls. 106-92, 14-point lead, and the Celtics with 5.5 minutes to go.
It's important for the Celtics now not to change the pace, to make sure that they get maybe perhaps an easy one on the fast break.
And a foul inside. The foul is on McAdoo, his first. Why are the Celtics doing so well offensively against the Lakers? What adjustments must the Lakers make?
Well, they're out hustling them up the court right now. I think we're seeing the full effect of some of those people getting tired. Kareem, he's not even on the free throw line now. They got him up the other end of the court to make it easier for him. But the Celtics are at home, and under these conditions, that's an added impetus to run a little harder. Plus, they know if they lose this one, going out to L.A., it's going to be a tough game out there.
What about if L.A. loses this ball game after seemingly throwing away what looked like 2 victories?
Well, we've seen the teams come back from adversity, and I think the Lakers certainly have that in their character to pick it up and come back.
15-point lead for Boston. 5:15 to go. McAdoo. Here's Worthy. Open is McAdoo, and he's fouled. McAdoo will go to the line and shoot. Here's the rebound story. The Boston Celtics, who live by the rebounds, particularly the offensive boards. But that's 10-1 in this period alone. They have out-rebounded the Lakers in every game the teams have played, with the exception of the 33-point round by the Lakers in game number 3 Sunday.
I'll tell you, it isn't for lack of this man. He's been banging on the boards as best as he can. He's not a superior blockout man. He doesn't have the body strength, but he's worked them hard.
1 out of 2 for McAdoo with 5 minutes to play. 107-93. The Boston Celtics and the LA Lakers tied 2-2 as McAdoo hits McHale, and McHale will go to the line.
You know, the one area that the Lakers may be lacking is on that rebound department from James Worthy.
Want to remind you, game number 6 Sunday. Someone will have a 3-2 lead at the Forum. 3:30 Eastern time, and right now the Boston Celtics are on their way. Story in the 4th period, under 5 minutes to go. Magic Johnson and the Lakers have an uphill climb, but who would have thought, whether it's humidity, heat, whatever you want to call it, Tom, that the Boston Celtics, who rely on inside play and don't run nearly as fast and aren't as quick as the Lakers, have made the Lakers into a team running in molasses, while the Celtics show very little effect in playing their game.
I think Boston only took the fast breaks that were there, and I think L.A. really punished themselves by trying to force the pace of the game, make it an upbeat ball game, and they paid the price.
15-point lead. McHale going for point number 17. Larry Bird with 31. Dennis Johnson 22. McHale 17 are the 3 top scorers. Lakers trying to get back. They've been getting the ball inside, but Worthy gets it knocked away by Dennis Johnson. And the Lakers are really wilting now with nearly 4.5 minutes remaining.